Hi guys, good morning everyone. Hello all. Am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Can I get the responses please? Hi Rajesh, good morning. All right. So we were discussing this Azure Databricks concepts. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll deploy Databricks workspace. Then we'll deploy cluster, Databricks cluster quickly. Then we'll start how we can write the scripts inside the notebooks. Inside the notebooks, we'll see how we can write the scripts. So obviously, notebook is the one which we'll see inside the Databricks cluster, and cluster comes under the Databricks workspace. So I'll go to home. I'll go to Azure Databricks. I click on create here. Okay, I'll quickly deploy this Databricks workspace and Databricks cluster as what we have done in our previous classes. Okay, so I'll say here Naresh Azure Databricks workspace. Naresh resource group. Okay, fine. I'm just going here. Okay, will create. So let the Databricks workspace gets deployed here. Okay, I'll go inside this workspace, Databricks workspace. I'll launch the workspace and then I'll create a compute, which is nothing but my cluster. Okay, which is nothing but my cluster inside the Databricks. Just hold on, it is taking a sign in. Okay, I'll click on the compute. I'll say here, create a compute here. I'll give the name as water, star. Okay, I'll take any version I can take. I'm taking this version. Okay, here I've mentioned. Okay, I'll go to my Azure portal. I don't want enable auto scaling and go even with one node also. This is the least configuration that is available. Okay, not nothing is there less than that. So I'll just go with this one. Same like how we can select virtual machines, multiple options we are having. In the same way, here nodes is nothing but virtual machines only, and lot of configurations available here based upon your data volume and what kind of activities you are going to do. Accordingly, you can choose this one. Okay, I'll see it terminate it after 20 minutes if it is ideal. Okay, fine. I'll just go ahead and create this compute. The cluster is in progress. Once the cluster is done, then we'll start with the notebooks. This notebook will start it. Okay. So hopefully it will get deployed here. I'm just waiting for it. It's in progress. Okay. It's not failed. See, quota exceeded, error message. What it is saying, quota exceeded, it is saying error message operation could not be completed. Okay. So this is the problem. He is saying quota is not there to deploy this workspace. Okay. Approve standard. This one. Post quota additional details. Deployment model. Resource manager. Location East West. Currently limit 0. So what it is. This is my paid subscription. Here it is billing me. Whatever I am deploying, it is billing me. Still after that, it is saying this issue. Operation could not be completed as results in exceeding approved standard. This one, course quota, additional details deployment model resource manager. This one, okay, require for minimum new limit required for submit a request for quota increase. Think it will get deployed where we have deployed our Databricks workspace. If I come here, I have deployed this in East US. So in whichever region we have deployed our Databricks workspace, in the same region, it will deploy our cluster also. Okay. So I'll just go with one worker node only. Okay. I'm keeping everything minimal. 1 minute. Okay, I'm taking this runtime. Okay. So some versions are not available in some regions. That might also one of the reasons that we'll see here. So just hold on. If it's failed by this time also by any chance, then we have to create a new Databricks workspace in different region, not in this region. Okay, because almost from 3 4 days we are deploying our Databricks in this region only. So might be is saying that in that region quota is not available kind of stuff. Okay, I have changed the node type. This time I have changed the node type. Okay, if you use it for like in your paid subscription for half an hour of time, I think it will charge you something around 300 to 400, I believe. Okay, and if you forget by any chance, then if you remember maybe by tomorrow and all, it will easily eat your I think 1,000 to 1,200 rupees. And that's why this is one of the nicest options we are having to stop the cluster immediately if it is ideal for so and so defined time. So if I even forget also to delete this cluster, after 20 minutes, automatically it will stop. It will stop. Okay. But the other resources which are getting created as part of this cluster, as part of this Databricks workspace, that resources will charge you. That resources will charge you. Of course, the running of cluster will won't, but the other resources which has been created a part of this cluster will charge you. Okay. So hopefully it will get deployed this time. Let us see. So my eyes all on there only. Yeah. So yeah, see, Lata, this Azure Storage Explorer is a free software available for us. That software is not charging you any money, and it's open to install in any of the operating system you want. So as I have experienced that in Azure Storage Explorer only, if it is there, then you have to use APIs and then you can use tables. Okay, if you want to use table storage services in storage account. Okay, so in one of my projects in my company, we have stored a lot of data in the cloud in the form of rows and tables. So we have used Azure Storage Explorer only to store the data. Not only we can store, we can import, we can export, we can keep lots of records in the table, and then even we can query as well. Okay, SQL queries also support in that software. Okay, if you explore on top, we are having their multiple options. Okay, that all options will easily support you, and moreover that Azure Storage Explorer software will work in any of the operating system. In Mac OS also, even you can work on it. Fine, guys. So this time it has succeeded. So what I have done, I have just changed the node. I have just changed the node. Previously, I have taken some other node, which is of some different category. And what I have done smartly, I have changed this node, and then it got deployed. So see, guys, this is what debugging. This is what debugging. So this idea you will get slowly with time. Okay, this kind of debugging techniques will get improved in you. Okay, slowly with time. Okay, I have read that error. I have understood what it is and all. And what I have done, I have just changed the node type. Okay, that node is not supporting kind of, and now this node is ready. And even you can increase the worker nodes here, maybe two, three, four, depends upon you. But unnecessarily, don't go for it. It will just increase your price. Okay, if you are practicing this in a free community forum, that's a different case. But for paid subscriptions, I'm talking about in your real-time projects also. Okay, anyhow, you will get all these details in your real-time projects. Okay, what all these details you have to fill, and then you can go ahead. Now you can start creating the notebook. So I will say here first notebook. I will say here notebook one. So this will be little slow, I can say. Why? Because we have taken just one node only. Okay, so this cluster would be little slow to execute the queries. Okay, I will say here notebook one. I am going with Python. Okay, this is the okay. It has changed. Oh, it has changed the look and feel. Okay, yesterday, the cell was not like this. If you guys have noticed, yesterday it was something different. Azure is keep on changing the interfaces like every 3 months, little changes, not complete changes, like 10 to 15% new things, new interfaces, new options, new features you will see in all the Azure services. It's not only happening with Azure Data Engineering. Every certification of Azure Cloud Computing is experiencing new features, new services and all. It's because of tight competition in the market. Correct, na? Tight competition in the market. Every cloud provider wants that to be number one, but still AWS and Azure is leading the market. So what I'll do now, I'll just write a simple command to know the versions of my Spark, okay, and Python, to know the version of my Spark and Python. So what I'll do, okay, I'll just come here and I will take these commands and I'll paste it. I'll paste it here. Okay. So I'll just come here. I'll paste it. Okay. Fine. This is what I'll say here now. Run cell. Okay. Allow. See, it has given me the output. Okay. Spark version is this one, 3.3.2, and Python version is this one. Just I have used what print command. Okay. To get the versions here. Fine. In Azure Databricks cluster. Okay. Spark supports four different types of languages. This we have discussed already yesterday: Python, Scala, SQL, and R programming. The default one is Python. And apart from Python, SQL, Scala, R is also supported here. Okay. If you want to see the version history of a notebook, then click on File. In the notebook, scroll down and version history. So just now we have created this notebook. If it is needed for you, then you can see the version history here. Just click on version history. There is nothing here as of now because just now we have created this notebook. See, it is giving you a very nice comparison as well. Okay. Like when we have created, just now we have created this notebook. If in case you need the all multiple details, historical details, then you can find it here. Okay, fine. Okay. I'll share it, guys. Just have some patience. I'll share it because still we are having some more classes. Okay, we have not finished with the course. Normally, Ansari, Anasi. Okay, normally Nikita, I'll address just Nikita. So at the end of the classes, like after the completion of almost 90% syllabus, I'll start sharing the other documents. Okay, I'll share. No worries. Okay, sometimes if you're getting errors while executing the Python scripts in cluster notebooks, then click on run on top in notebook, click on restart compute resource or go to compute cluster and restart the cluster. Sometimes what happens here, if the cluster is ideal, okay, like, you have not used as per the defined time, whatever you have given, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes and all. And if after you come back, okay, maybe within that time or after that time, and the queries are not getting executed, simply restart your cluster. Okay, fine. So I'll just go ahead, I'll open this hands-on notebook. Okay, then this is what we'll do here, that we launch a new cell. We'll launch a new cell here. I'll just come here, I'll say here, add a cell below. Add a cell below. See, I got a new cell here launched. Fine. What I'm going to do now, after the cell has generated in notebook, paste the Scala code. Okay, the Scala code we can get from above link in the cell body as shown below. So this code, multiple other versions, Spark versions, Scala versions, using the Scala scripting. This is the Scala script. This is the Python script. Here we are writing a print. Here you are writing print ln. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to add the magical command. So first what I'll do, I'll get that code from this article. This is all theoretical part, guys. Okay. So I will just go ahead and I'll take this code here. Okay. Where it is, import request. This is another lab we are doing. Okay. 1 minute. It should be, it is just some different versions we are going to see for our Python, Scala and all. Yeah, here it is, this one. Okay, I'll copy this code, come here. First mention the magical command here, what? Scala. Here mention as Scala. Okay, magical command added, paste the code, say here run. Now it will give you the output. Okay, it is running 5-7 seconds. See, it is giving you the output, Spark version. Okay, and then Scala version 2.12, that we are using these versions. Okay, just small commands I'm executing as of now. Okay, in a single notebook we can use Python, Scala or SQL R programming, whatever we want. Okay, based upon the requirement, only we must choose the top right, what API we want, accordingly it will run. So if you see here, here we have used what? Python. Default is Python only. Okay, Python here we have used and Scala we have used here. Okay, next demos also I'll show you. Next, implementation steps to read the CSV file from Python notebook in Azure Databricks cluster. So how to read a CSV file? From here the actual demo starts. Actual demos starts here. So how to read the CSV file from Python notebook in Azure Databricks cluster? This we are going to see. Created an Azure Databricks, that we have already done. Launch the workspace, we have already done. We have created a cluster. This is also we have done. Okay, now after the cluster got created, click on plus new notebook. Okay, we are already launched it with the notebook. Notebook is there for us. This is perfect. Okay, and ensure Python selected at the top. Ensure Python is selected at the top because we are going to write the Python script. Paste the below code shown in the image. This code we can get from above link. Okay, the link what I have shown, the article. Okay, and click on the run cell on extreme right in the cell body by clicking on this. So see here, this is the code I'm writing. Okay, this is my Python code. I'll go here. I'll go to this article and I will take this code. I will take this code. Okay, so I'll just say here this code, come here and paste it. Okay, I'll just go for the another cell, add a cell below. I'll paste this. So see here what I'm doing. I'm using an import request. It is a method. Here I have given an explanation. See, explanation about above Python script notebook. So this code I'm explaining. Importing a library. Okay, firstly, what we are doing, we are importing a library with this import method. Then what we are doing here in this command, what we are doing in this command, okay, we are defining a variable R. We are defining a variable R and getting .csv file from some portal or website. So this is one portal we are having. Okay, HTTPS, okay, time series dot search. Okay, and this is the CSV file. So some portal in some website, I'm having this CSV file and I'm trying to read the CSV file from this portal. Okay, then what is this command? Okay, command to read the CSV file. Okay, here we are reading the CSV file and we are using different methods here. Spark.read.csv. If your file is CSV, then we'll use the CSV method in Python. Then finally, we are using display method to display the file data. Okay, to display the file data. Note for all the labs Python script, we are considering from the link below. This link only. This article means this article only. Many times I have mentioned here. Now, what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and I'll run the script. Okay, I'll go ahead and run the script. So it should give me some output. Okay, just hold on. So nice. This time it is giving you time also. See, last time I got the result output in 7 seconds. It ran for 4 minutes. It ran before 4 minutes. So just hold on. Yeah, super. See, this is the Excel file and it is reading the Excel file and it is giving us the data also. Okay, inside this Excel file, see all the data. So it is having currency exchange. It is having what? Currency exchange from the year 2000. Okay, 1st January to, okay, many years. Okay, see it is starting from the year 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it is having up to year 2018. For 18 years, it is showing you the currency exchange historical data between European, okay, and US dollars. Okay, euros and US dollars. Okay, fine. Now connect to a blob storage account. Okay, connect to a blob storage account from Azure Databricks. Okay, how we can connect to a blob storage account from Azure Databricks cluster for mounting the directory. Okay, for mounting the directory means what? How we can connect. Okay, with a blob storage account which is having some files, some data in it, and then get the data from there, and then read the data or present the data, whatever it is. Okay, so create a blob storage account and container inside the storage account. This will do. This will do. This we are not having any blob storage account. So if I come here, if I come to home, if I go to the storage accounts, I'll create a new storage account. This storage account got created along with my Databricks workspace. I'll say here Naresh RG. I'll give the storage account name as 5557. Okay, SA, or else I'll give it as Naresh SA. Okay. Next, I'm creating this blob storage account. Rest of the values I'm leaving it to default. I'll go ahead and I'll create the blob storage account here. Okay. Hold on, guys, just 1 minute. Click on create, and then it is asking to create a container also, and container inside the storage account. Okay, storage account name I have given something like this here. Okay, anything is fine, any name is fine. So after the storage account gets deployed, what I'll do, I'll create a container inside the storage account. Okay, I'll come here, I'll come inside the blob services, I'll say here my container on create. Fine. Now, what it is saying, get the storage account, access keys, and container name inside the storage account as shown below. So what I'll do, I'll come here. This is my storage account name. Okay. I'll just gather this information because I have to keep this in my script. Okay. This is my storage account name. This is my storage account name. Then next is what? Container name. Container name is what? My container. My container. And then access keys. Access keys of the storage account. Okay, here I can get the access keys. Okay, say here show key. Copy this one. Come here and paste it. Okay, I'll say here access key of my storage account. Fine. These are some details that I needed. I have gathered. What it is saying now, after getting all this information, see this name and all will get vary every time as per the options what you are passing. Okay, so I have passed here the name as something, you can pass something, depends upon access keys and container. Now from the above link means this article. So above link means this article. What it is saying, from the above link, okay, copy the entire code. Okay, to set up the file access, you need to do this. Okay, to set up the file access, we have to do this, write the script, paste it in PySpark notebook cell, and make changes accordingly as per the storage account container name and access keys. Okay, then what I'll do, I'll come here, I'll take this entire code. Okay, I'll take this entire code, come here, I'll create a new cell, add cell below. Okay, I'll paste the complete code here. Okay, so container name is what? Mycon. I'll say here container name as Mycon, storage account key, sorry, storage account name, that is this one. Okay, and then access keys value, that is this one. I am just copying the complete access keys value. Okay, fine. Account key. Okay, here what I'm saying, where is my account? My account is in Azure. So Azure account key blob, we have created the blob storage account .code.windows.net. Okay, every storage account is having this namespace only, and it is what of type storage account. It is what of type storage account. And here what we are doing, set the credentials to Spark configuration. Okay, here the comments they have given here, what this particular block is doing, what this block is doing. See, mounting the drive for native Python using these commands. Okay, so WASBS, this is one of the methods that we are using in our Python script to get the data or to mount the drive. Okay, of our blob storage account. Okay, all these details. Then what I'll do, I'll simply run this command here. Okay, so I should get a message that the drive has been mounted, something like this. This is the output. Click on extreme right top knob in the cell body and run the Python code. So Python, yeah, see, it is succeeded. Okay, mounting is been done to our container name. We have given our container is my container only, na, right? So it has been mounted. So if I come here, what is our container name? Mycon. This is what we have given, my container. That is what it is saying, that now it is mounted to my container and it is been succeeded. This has been succeeded here. Okay, now what I'll do, continuation of this demo only. Okay, another part. Okay, reading CSV files from blob storage account. Same blob storage account, I'll read the CSV files. Mounting is done. Now I'll read the CSV file. Okay, from blob storage account with Windows Azure blob storage services. Yeah, this is the method. Windows Azure, okay, storage blob services from Azure Databricks cluster, from the clusters. Okay, blob storage account already we are having, container we are having. Okay, and we are uploading the file. Okay, this file, what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll upload it. So I'll just go here, upload. I'll go browse for files. I'll say here Naresh IT Azure Data Engineering. I'll go to sample files for ADF demo. Okay, here I'm having that file, euros to, yeah, USD to euros conversion. This file is there in my laptop. Already this all files I have given, guys, in Azure Data Engineering sample folders. You can find this file. Okay, I'm uploading the file here in my storage account container. Create an Azure Databricks, launch workspace and create the cluster. This is done. Notebook, this is also done. We have created the notebook. In one notebook only, I'm writing my script. Okay. Get the code from above link and also as shown below inside the cell and run the code. Then we'll see the output as below. Okay. So what it is asking, it is asking me to get the code from the article. Okay. So I'll just go here and then I will run this code, not this one. Okay, we'll run this code here. Okay, so then we load the file into Spark data frame either using WASBS or DBFS methods. These are the different methods that we are using here. I'll just come. Okay, this one, input files path and all that stuff. I'll come here to my Databricks cluster. Okay, I'll go for the new cell. I'll say here add a cell below. Okay, I'll paste the code. So see here, input file, this is the path or that I'm considering. This is the method. Okay, Windows Azure service. Okay, blob storage, and mine is what, blob.co.windows.net, and container I have created inside the storage account, and this is the file I'm trying to read. Okay, if there is any other file that you have uploaded inside your storage account, then you can pass that file name here accordingly. Okay, then df is the variable that I'm declaring. Whatever the value that I'm going to get, I'm assigning this to the variable and I'm displaying that variable value here. Displaying the variable value here. Okay, fine. And I'll get the output something like this. This is the output that I'm getting. Okay, so I'll say here run this cell. Okay, yeah, super. See, I got the output. So this time I got the output where, from my blob storage account in my Azure cloud platform. In my Azure cloud platform, I have, okay, get the file from my blob storage account and I am reading the file from there using my Python scripting. Using the Python scripting. Okay, fine. This is what how it is. These commands are absolutely case sensitive. Okay, so while typing these commands in cluster notebook, we have to give 100% attention with uppercase and lowercase also. Please be very careful here. Some mistakes, something you are doing here, like, if you're saying display, instead of small d you are saying upper D and all, so might be you will get an error. So as it is, how it is, that you have to go with. Okay, next step 5, click on plus as shown below in image to do the data visualization. To do the data visualization, and multiple types of charts you can consider here. Okay, and you can visualize the data. If I go here, I say visualization, then see here it is giving me the trends for last, okay, last year, last historical data, how how it was behaving, like it was going up and down, like the currency values will get change here and there. So in the year 2014, 15, 16, the US dollars to Indian rupees was I think 70 to 74 rupees. Now it is 80 to 84 rupees. So over the last 10 years it has increased its value. So something like it is giving you the data here. Here you are having multiple charts. You can consider any chart, line chart, bar chart, or area chart. Okay, whichever type of chart that your client is demanding for your business needs, that you can do it. Okay, fine. In x-axis you are having years. Okay, all the years data, and in y-axis you are going to see the value of the currency exchange, how it went and all. Fine. So this is what it is that you can do the analysis. If you want, you can save this, you can download this also. See this, the chat got downloaded from here. And if you want any type scatter chart also, will help you out. Okay, different types of charts here, bubble chart. Okay, lot of different things are there. Pivot tables, if you want it, if you want to see that it in the form of table, that is also possible. Okay, page wise it is showing, it's all these many pages. Okay, fine. Conversion, anything that you can do, this is data bricks things that it will give you lot of options. Okay, wherein you are fetching the data from your source system. Okay, and then you are getting the data here, and then you are reading it also. I'll just cancel it. Okay, I'll do the visualization from here. Okay, fine guys, this is what I'm getting the data. So what happens here? Okay, Gen 2 file, yes, you have to change the script. You have to create a storage account, and then accordingly, instead of blob, you have to mention data lake Gen 2 there. Data lake Gen 2 there in your inside your script, Lata. Fine. So you can save, you can download, and if you see here, it's been downloaded in my laptop, the chat, and here you can share it with your higher management, like with your clients or client managers and all. They can just see here, okay, the trends, and they can take the better business decisions accordingly. Anyhow, data visualization comes under machine learning, data science, and all. So as an Azure data engineer, our responsibility is up to pulling the data, okay, and extracting, basically transforming accordingly, and loading into the destination. Okay, fine. Here we are doing the data visualization. Now create a new cell and type the below commands, which gives different results. So these are the different commands that we are executing just to get the information. This command shows the schema of CSV file, what we have in our storage account. This command shows the aggregate values of the file records. Okay, what is the minimum, maximum, and standard deviation value, and how many records that you want to pick, that also is possible here. So if you take this one, and of course you have to remove these comments. These comments we have written for our analysis, right? I'll just say here, add cell below, come here, I'll remove these comments. Okay, fine. That is for our understanding. If I run this one, okay, see what it is giving me the information. Print schema, it is giving me the same schema of the file. This one is giving me the aggregate values, total count of records, how many are there. Okay, 6,666, 63. What is the mean value? What is standard deviation of all the values for all the years? Okay, what is the least value that we are having, what is the maximum value we are having, and this one is giving me this result set 5. I've said here 5 records I wanted. So it is giving me 5 records. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one 5. This one is a 5 here. Okay. Something like this. No, you want 10 records, the top 10 records, then you mention here instead of 5, mention here 10. This is giving the source files schema. This is giving you the aggregate values, and this is giving you the top record. So instead of 5, I have mentioned here 10. If you run this one, now it will give you 10 records instead of 5. See now 10 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now create a new cell and type the below commands, which helps us to create a temporary view. What I'm doing, I'm getting a temporary view and convert or replace the code from Python to SQL. See how we are converting or we are replacing the code from Python to SQL. It's very simple. What we'll do, we'll just use the methods here, and the code conversion will happen automatically by itself in our Databricks cluster. Okay, so what is this one? Holds the result in temporary view and to convert from Python to SQL. Okay, X-rate is something a temporary view we are creating, right? And then from this X-ray temporary view, I'm getting the information by writing the SQL query, select star from this temporary view table, and then finally we are displaying the data with the help of display method. So I'll just come here, I'll go for the new, add cell below. Remove these comments compulsorily. Don't keep these comments because your cell body will not understand what is that comment is. Okay, then come here and paste it. Okay, this is the temporary view I have created, X rate, and then from this view I am reading the value. Okay, by passing the SQL query, select star from this table name, and here I am doing a conversion with this method spark.sql, and then finally displaying the result set. Here I am using Python only. Okay, what is this one? Create a new cell and paste the below commands to get the output displayed as group by year. Okay, SQL script I'm writing here, same table I'm using, X-rate, what I have created here. I want to display the data year-wise. In Databricks only, I want to display the data year-wise. So instead of writing Python script, I'll convert my SQL script to Python by using the conversion method. So after that, I'm showing the data group by year, order by year, descending from the temporary view, And the script I'm going to write is this one. Okay. I'll say here this one. Okay. Add a cell below. Okay. And then I'll remove these comments for which I have written for our understanding. Okay. Fine. See what I'm doing. Select. This is completely SQL query. If you don't know Python also, no need to worry. Here, you can write completely your SQL query, and just I'm using a conversion method here, spark.sql. Spark.sql means this is an SQL method which you are using in your Python script, and then this method will understand the complete SQL query, whatever you are writing, and it will give you the output in your notebook. See, it is giving you the output. Now see, for the year 2018, the mean value is this much, the count is this much. What is this? Count and mean value. You are calculating that only. Na? See, mean of rate as mean, count of date as count. Okay, count you are calculating here, and mean value you are calculating here from this temporary view, and you are doing group by year, order by year, descending. Now, if you want order by year, see, it is showing from 18 to year 20, year 2002. 18 to year 2000 or 2002, whatever it is, descending to ascending. If you want it in a reverse order, like ascending to descending, just simply say here ascending, run the query. Now you will get 2000 year on top. See 2000, 2001 and all. See, it is very fast. It is giving the result just in 1 second. It gave the result just in 1 second. Here it gave the result in 1 second. Amazing. Here it gave the result in 1 second. So here it has taken 5 seconds. So if you see here, Databricks is really performing well, good performance. It is giving it to us. But the problem here is it is very expensive services compared to ADF. This is very expensive service. Okay. So this is what we can do, the conversion of a SQL script to Python. Create a new cell, and if you want to write the SQL query directly if you want to write the SQL query, then first select SQL on top right inside the cell, and then directly we can write the SQL queries as shown below. So one more approach that what you can have is, instead of taking a conversion method, okay, Python to SQL, what we'll do, we will come here, we'll select here SQL. We'll select here SQL. This is called magic command. This is called a magic command. And then now, as we have selected SQL on top, we are going to see here the result set quickly. Okay, with SQL job only, with SQL query only. See, directly SQL query I have written here. Just mention here SQL. Okay, so no one is perfect in Python, in Scala and all. If you know only one language also, SQL, which is commonly most of the people knows the SQL very well. So still you can survive, you can get it in all the data bricks, all the details and all the operations you can do. And in our team also, guys, mostly Python means it's not something wherein, you are going to write the logical scripts here. Okay, some standard scripts are kind of like maximum 4 or 5 lines of code you will write and you will get your work done. Here on top, if you see percentage SQL, this is called magic command. Okay, percentage SQL we have mentioned here, right? See, percentage SQL, this one. This is called magic command. When we select SQL on top right, then we see the magic command will automatically be printed in our cell body as shown below. Okay. PySpark, when we are integrating with Python library, okay, and with this Spark, we can able to call it in our coding. Hence, this way we are calling it as what? A PySpark. Okay. Next, what it is saying, like, we have performed multiple operations, group by we have done, aggregations we have done. Okay, we have presented the data in ascending and descending order. Like this, many operations that you can do comfortably with your SQL skills only, with your SQL skills only, if in case if you're not comfortable with Python scripting. Okay, importing Apache Spark libraries and writing the code in Databricks cluster in Scala. Now I am showing here Scala also. Okay, so create a new cell in the same cluster notebook and write this code. So this is the magical command. First, I'll mention, yes, this is my Scala script. This is my Scala script. This script completely written in Scala code. Okay, so might be if you don't know Scala here, just mention here on top Scala, add a cell below. I'll mention here Scala instead of SQL. Paste the code here. Okay, and what I'm doing here, I'm getting the values from this temporary view which I have created. Okay, and say here run. So minimum value, maximum value, I'm going to get it. Okay, yeah, see here, this is the minimum value, the least, the smallest value in the complete 18 years data from euros to US dollars currency exchange. This is the maximum value. Deviation was, okay, maximum it went to 1.2% and 0.6% least it has went. Okay, this is what how we are writing the scripts in different languages, guys. Okay, hence in above code we are importing Apache Spark function to get the, okay, we are importing the Apache Spark function to get the minimum and maximum values for rate column, which is one of the columns we are having in our temporary view, and the temporary view is getting the data from our file. Hence, like this, we can write the code in Azure Databricks cluster notebooks on either Python, SQL, Scala by mentioning the magic commands in the cell body, magic commands in the cell body. Okay, guys, is that clear? So this is, we are having next AZ copy. This is AZ copy. Here we are going to see how we can do the migration of the data. Migration of the data from our on-prem to cloud. And we are going to see here forward migration. Okay, we'll see here then platform migration. Okay, see forward migration, reverse migration, and platform migration. Platform migration is cloud to cloud migration. Cloud to cloud. Reverse migration is on-prem to cloud to on-prem, and forward migration is what we are having on-prem to cloud. Okay, this is easy copy. It's very simple only. Okay, like we have to just write the Azure CLI commands here. So bulk of files, like if it is 40, 50, 500,000, 1,500 files also, it will just automatically, okay, move your data just with simple commands here. Some configurations we have to do before we are triggering this commands. This I'll take up in tomorrow's class. Azure AZ copy I'll take up in tomorrow's class. And remember guys, here one thing, all these commands whatever we have written, all these commands, okay, ensure that the cluster is always running. The cluster should not be stopped here for you. That you have to always keep in mind. Okay, if you are doing some 4 or 5 demos you have done, for an example, 3 demos you have done, you went out, you came back and you are executing, then it will not run. Ensure that cluster is running, ensure that the sessions is activated and all these things, then only you will get the outputs as how I have shown. Expected outputs we are getting, right? All these outputs you will get it conveniently. Okay, is that clear? Okay, you want all this code. Okay, so I'll save this notebook. Okay, let me save this notebook here. But how can I export it? If I save it also, how can I export it? I'll do one thing, Latha. I'll just put this all in one notepad. Will that be fine? Okay. Okay, I can export it from file. Okay, let me try. I think it is coming in notepad only. Hmm. I'll share the scripts. Script with output is also there. All the scripts with output is also there. This is all the scripts we are having with all the outputs. Okay. What I'll do, I'll upload this in the Google Drive path. So from there, you guys can download it. Okay. So I'll go to Naresh training materials. I'll go to Naresh Azure Data Engineering folder. Okay. Here I'll upload. See guys, sample files for ADF demos. Here you are having that file. Already I have given all this. Euros to dollar conversion. If you explore, then you will get it. Okay. Just explore here. You will get that file which we have considered. Okay. Here it is. See, US to euros conversion. This file only we have considered. Okay. And I'll upload this one also. I'll say here Python notebook. Python scripts notebook. Okay, I'll share it. Today is your demo class, huh? You are having interview in Azure ADF on mid-March. I'm new student joined from today. Can I learn from recordings and did Azure ADF was done in live training? Yes, Azure ADF we have completed, Sumant. Okay. So you have joined today for the first time. We have completed almost 70% syllabus. No worries, no worries. Do one thing, Suman. Okay. Just take the recordings. Okay, but we are having many classes in ADF to be done. Okay, so what I suggest you, okay, take the video recordings and go through the video recordings. I think we are having 18 to 20 classes on ADF only, or not sure exactly. I am not counted. So go through the recordings of ADF. If you're having any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, but you have joined very late. Why you have joined this much late? Okay, so I think um, still 12. You cannot unmute. Okay. So Shubham, you have joined very late, man. Okay. Shubham, can I have your mail ID? Do one thing, Shubham. First, start reading the material also. Okay, this is the material. I'll just upload the latest material. Hold on. Yashwant is there in the class today? Yashwant? Okay. Okay, fine. So, Yashwant, I'll upload the material here. Take it. Guys, this notepad I have uploaded. Okay. Databricks notepad, all the scripts of our Databricks I have uploaded. Please download it. I have given the name also. Databricks notebook something. Okay. Just go ahead and download it. Azure Data Engineering. Okay. So please go ahead and download it. I am putting the link here. Okay. You got the requirement all of a sudden for this ADF. See, that is what ADF is, the heartbeat of data engineering, I can say. I have seen many people who knows only ADF, they are also surviving in the projects very conveniently. Okay, guys, please go ahead and download this Python script notebook. I also have uploaded. This is the link, Google Drive link. Okay, so please click on this link. A window will open for you like this. Right click and say download. Right click and say download. Just click the link. A window will get open for you something like this. Right click and say download. Okay. Yashwant, first let me teach you, man. You don't want the live classes, only you want the materials. Okay, I'll share it. I'll share it. No problem. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. We'll connect again tomorrow. Okay. Sumant, as you have joined today for the first time, okay, get in touch with your class admin. Take the video recordings immediately. Video recordings, okay, helps a lot for you to understand. Start ADF. Okay. Leave the other concepts. First, focus on ADF and right from the very, very beginning, from the very basics. Okay. No, Sandeep More, this is what we are having as of now in Databricks. Okay, we are having many other concepts also to go with. So this is what we are having in Databricks and Databricks clusters and all. Okay, so I'll share the resume, sample resume. I'll just share it with you, Nikita. Okay, all right, fine, guys. Am I good to close the class? Okay. Why you are not able to see the file? Yashwant, I have already sent you, man. 1 minute, 1 minute. Hold on. I will give the walkthrough of the resume, then I will forward. Normally, this is my procedure for every batcher. I'll explain the resume, then I will give it. But here in this batch, people are asking everything upfront. They are not even giving me an option to explain, to show the sample resume and everything, then hand over to you. I don't know why this batch is like this. Anyhow, I'll upload the resume and I'll give the walkthrough in the next classes. Okay, just hold on. Where is the resume? Let me search here, sample resume, Azure Data Engineering. Okay, Azure Data Engineer sample resume. Okay, take this one. Okay, so I have uploaded Azure Data Engineer sample resume. See conveniently, see patiently, you will get all the things. Okay, sample resume, updated material, and Python scripts also I have uploaded. Okay, fine. I'll show you this in tomorrow's class, Jashwant. I'll tell you this in tomorrow's class. Okay, all right. Fine, guys. See, sample resume I have uploaded. Go through this resume and I'll explain this resume. I'll give you a walkthrough. Normally, I'll give walkthrough, then I will give it. But I don't know many people wants the resume here. That's why I have straightforward uploaded in the portal. Whoever wants it, like they can take it. And no need to worry, I'll just give you a walkthrough of it. No, no, I'm not sure about that, Sumant. Might be next month. Maybe in 12 days, we'll start a new batch. Okay. All right. Fine, guys. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye. Bye. Resume I have uploaded. Whoever wants it, please download it from the Google Drive. Okay. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.